Hello, this is Coffee Break with Ninita, a daily guide of coping skills that gets us through by making us strong. Is boredom a terrible thing when we feel lonely? Today, we think of that. We think that if I'm lonely and I have nothing to occupy myself and end up feeling bored, this is a really tough place to be in. Remember, boredom, like I said on Monday, we have learned to look at it as being a terrible thing, as being a curse. It is not. Boredom, like I said on Monday, gives us opportunities to search inside us and find what is hidden within ourselves that we can bring forward and enjoy. Sometimes when we feel bored, we turn on the TV or we go on the cell phone or in the computer. In other words, we choose activities that will help us escape from the opportunity of being with ourselves. When we feel bored, then is when we look back in our childhood and think of the things that we enjoyed, that because we are so busy as adults, we don't get a chance to do it anymore. It can be an opportunity to read a book, to write in the journal, to go for a walk, to dream, to draw, to create. Boredom is an opportunity, like I said before, but it is only an opportunity if we have developed it from childhood. And that is the tricky part. When during childhood we keep busy, when our parents and the other adults take us from activities to activities, as adults, we cannot draw from childhood what we can do. You see, during boredom, children develop an imaginary friend. During boredom, children dream about what they're going to do or be when they grow up. During boredom, children start singing, start playing. They bring forward through their imagination a world that is coming out and start playing with their toys. Have you noticed that on birthdays and Christmas and holidays or any other time, we keep on buying things to the children and we don't see them playing as much with them? Have you ever wondered why children don't play with the toys and the games that we give them? They just get excited in the moment and then they push it aside. In order for children to enjoy toys, they need to develop their imagination. And the imagination, like I have mentioned again and again, comes forward with boredom, with presenting the kids with a time that they are not scheduled going to the playground or going to the pool, going to the sports, doing other things. But it is, you have to play, go outside and play, go to your room and play. This kind of gift that children can develop, earn, comes not by keeping them busy, interacting with them is wonderful, as long as we also give them time to be alone, so that when they're alone, they find an opportunity to develop their imagination and be creative with their toys, so that they will learn that being alone doesn't have to be lonely, because they are with their imagination. Their imagination becomes their company. How can we help our children develop that imagination? Like I said, every day, create a downtime, a time where they can go to the room by themselves and spend 15 minutes, 20 minutes. In the beginning, they're going to be very unhappy and uncomfortable if they have not developed that kind of relationship with being alone, that kind of relationship with being quote unquote bored. Try it. In the beginning, it's going to be very uncomfortable. They have to develop it. So if you give them every day 10, 15 minutes time to themselves and gradually increase it, or when you see them occupied, let them be. Because imagination is something that you have to develop it. It is a seed that unless there is an opportunity to develop, it doesn't. And that seed, in order to grow, it needs time away from activities and away from busy schedule. It is a wonderful gift you can give to your children, to be able, when they have an alone time, not to look at it as something terrible, but to look at this as an opportunity to practice and exercise their imagination.
We thank you for listening to Coffee Break with Ninita. Our goal is to help our StayWHOLE community work through their challenges. Please join this cause by supporting us on Patreon. You can do that for the price of just 1 cup of coffee per month. Just click on the Patreon link in the podcast description below, or simply visit us at www.patreon.com/StayWHOLE. We appreciate you and hope we can help you stay whole.